Hello everyone, my name is Jessie Skinner and you're listening to A Healthy Imagination. On this show, I'll explore how to be creative while being mindful of your own mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. On this episode, entitled Find the Audience, Be the Audience, we'll talk about the importance of accepting and providing criticism of work. Not everyone seeks fame and fortune from their creative pursuits, but most of us do seek an audience. Audience feedback is an important aspect of creative growth, but it's important to be careful how we process this response at every stage of creative pursuit, and also how we provide it. Last year, YouTube announced the elimination of the dislike button for all content on its platform. As a user of the video sharing site since its launch, this change really made me think. I'd use the like-dislike ratio from time to time to evaluate the authenticity of YouTube content and the trustworthiness of its information. But in other cases, I'd certainly used it as a knee-jerk reaction to something that just wasn't for me, even content from aspiring creators like myself. I wonder, did my dislikes ever contribute to another person's discouragement from trying something new with their content creation, even in some small way? Did I ever stop to think about that before I clicked the dislike button? In any case, I've learned how easy it is sometimes to both give and receive feedback in the wrong way. As participants in this world of creativity, I believe we have a responsibility to one another to be mindful of our criticism always. This isn't a call for self-censorship, but just to be thoughtful when appointing ourselves experts on this or that thing. I myself spent years of full-time work writing critical reviews of popular films and other media before realizing that maybe I had become too convinced of my own expertise while ignoring the possibility of my own creative contributions. What I'm trying to get at is that despite the ever-growing demands of participation in social media, we are still free to choose our level of engagement with an audience, and if we can choose our time to be part of an active audience. Try and make sure you check in on your own mental and spiritual well-being before joining either side. As our creative pursuits become more involving, we may find ourselves in the company of others in a collaborative sense. Music needs people to play it, as a business needs employees, as a portrait needs a subject, and so on. This can be a new challenge for many of us who have spent hours working on an idea ourselves only to be presented with the reality of its interpretation. When an idea is presented in a creative group setting, it can often feel like an optical illusion. Everyone sees something different, so to speak. Our responsibility in this case isn't to convince anyone that the duck they're seeing is actually a rabbit. It's to name this new thing which lives somewhere in between.